Hello everyone, welcome along to a video where today we're doing another flight. Of course, we're taking the EasyJet, beautiful EasyJet A320 with the CFM engines here down to Jersey from Gatwick, and I thought I'd kind of try and make this sort of a tutorial. People have been wanting an updated tutorial of how we do things, and you know, I said I'd make one, and it's very difficult because we have changing software, but I'll talk you through here how we're going to depart and what we're going to be doing. I'll try and, you know, explain as much as possible so that you know what we're doing. So we've done the flight planning here in Project Fly. Obviously you don't have speech at the moment. I've chosen to route that away. We've done some changes to the stream with Gus's audio advice, and that is now somewhat improved, which I kind of like because I can route it through some points and not at others. So here's what we're doing. Oops. Easy 16 Quebec Papa, and we've done the flight planning on Project Fly, just auto through SimBrief, so we're going to hit fly now on this. Next thing we're going to do is load an active sky. So we'll go here and enter and just load this. This is just a case of loading some software in. Right, there that goes, and also going to load Talking Flight Monitor, which you can get of course from the BVI Pilots Wiki. So I'm not telling you everything I'm doing here or where I got all the software. We're just going to do it very generally. I'm not going to hold your hand. So, you know, if you're completely unfamiliar, this may not make much sense to you. So we've loaded that up to the aircraft here. First few things we're going to do. Yeah, it's a very... Let's have a little look here. Yeah, sure, Marshall. Marshall's going to be on team together. So it's 70 to 10 knots on the winds currently, and I found that out with I on TFM. We're also going to hit B to change our altimeter over here, and that is now all set. We're also going to turn on our pitot heat with Shift H, and that's just a few little things we're going to do. Firstly, to get our flight plan going, we're going to go to SimBrief Downloader, and we're going to wait for this to load, and then we're going to export our flight plan over to the sim. SimBrief Downloader is a nice little tool you can grab and set up your simulated path and a few other paths like VATSIM, so that you can have it export all your flight plans at the same time just by hitting this export. So that is now exported, and now we have our plan. So first things first, we're going to just go and get out on as well. You can see in our briefing, the SimBrief plan that is. I'll tell you what, I'll route my speech as I go through the SimBrief plan now. So FL steps to 240, that's the first thing we're really interested in, and that's our cruise level. It's a very short flight. 11,700 is our departure fuel. So we're going to make sure our parking brake is set, which it is. Bring up the GSX menu and then hit 3, and then because we're in FSX we're going to OCR, and we're going to select EasyJet. Through the OCR menu you can simply hit enter, and the fuel truck is now on its way. We're also going to get ready to board, so we're going to go all the way down around here, and we're going to find, so we page down there a few times, and it thinks we're going to have 178. It's a little bit optimistic, so we're just going to hit 4 here, and GSX is going to bring up the thing here, enter number of passengers. It's put 133 in. We're going to change this, let's say we're going to take 100 due to the coronavirus situation. Here comes our boarding. We're going to hit Shift D, and then 2, 3 and 4, open doors 2, 3 and 4, 2. Absolutely, we can get them going now. So boarding is going to begin whilst we wait for our fuel truck as well. Very loud outside. So many vehicles moving around. There they go, throwing our luggage on. Right, if we do... Fuel truck is in position, so we can go 0008, and what that means is we're going to select our own fuel, not through any of the options. Now it was 11,700, we can see our left ODOT and right ODOT have £1,500, they're our auxiliary, so that's 3,000 already gone, so we're going to want roughly about 8,700 here, so we know our left and right can take that, so we're going to divide that by 2 roughly, and get about 4,300. So we're just going to put about 4,500 in just for safety. 4,500 in the left, we'll go 4,500 in the right, plus what we've got in the auxiliaries. That will be more than enough, according to SimBrief. So we will let our fuel guy do his thing. We'll let our vehicles do their thing, and the people will start getting on board soon. We are going to use PF3 for this flight, which we will get our ATC clearance as soon as GSX is finished with the passenger boarding and we can close the doors. Reason being that we... there come the passengers. Quite loud, aren't they? Let's go down a little bit here. Put them about there. Perfectly fine. Right. Yep, so he's fueling. We also got our passengers coming on board. Right, I'm going to just throw my speech back over to my speakers for now. Very good. Okay. So then we're going to do our flight plan and get that prepared. We kind of know what to expect. So we can see AC-165 in tramp, so we've got a lot of AI planes. Anyway, we're going to go plans at the top, the screen review, open, and so you route your mouse to plan, left click and go to open, and then we're going to find our routing. I'll just mute that a little bit. Where are we? There's the one. Right, good. So our plan has now been imported. 1 second. Turn that up. Okay. So we can go check out our routing here. And I'll route my speech through again.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
See this. So routing is 08, right? And you can see that's the departure Inver 1 Zulu. So we're going to go to tramp over here. We're going to screen the view up. Now, I know from experience that Gatwick departures have altitude restrictions and speed restrictions, which we are going to obey. So, as a result, we're going to get rid of these waypoints right here. So, you'll know because you'll see EGKK, first waypoint here, route Inver 1, so that's the same routing departure. So we're going to get rid of these all the way up to Inver. Perfect. And then it means we can go back to the top at Gatwick, and then we can control tab to our SIDS. Scroll down. Inver 1 Zulu right there. 08 right. Associate. The reason we keep the waypoints in here is because if you were on BATSIM you'd need them. At least for some airports. So we can see the SID here just by tabbing on it. 2,500 there. 3,000, 220, 250, and 4,000. So that is all good. We can accept that. We can see here our arrival is the Juliet Whiskey 1 X-ray, I would assume the Jersey 1 X-ray or something like that maybe, onto runway 08, so I'll show you who's going to add this. Back in a tramp. We're going to put it back to the plan tab by rooting and then going to the left with MBDA shift left arrow. We've got EGKK here, yeah, all good. And then we're going to go down here and just take a quick look at what our, so we'll page down and then we'll go right to the end, one up. Here is our EGJJ destination. And control tab will find, it's the 1 X-ray we want, the 08. So let's see if we can find you. Don't see the oh, actually maybe it's because we need to no, it's under JW. Here we go. JW1X, wow. Such a small airport. Never would have known they had such a lot of arrivals. Right, associate. Let's see what this is. Cross Lelma, then direct. Okay, so it's all directs, but just for the sake of it, we'll leave it associated. If you were on VATSIM, there would be no need to leave it associated. You wouldn't even have to associate that, just because you know there's no altitude restrictions or speeds, it's all directs. But for the sake of it, now because now I've done it, we'll leave it, and we'll go right up here, just above Jersey, and just to demo, we'll delete all the waypoints. So we know it started at Lelnu, that was the first waypoint on the arrival. You do need to check that yourself and delete from there. So Lelnu can go, and all these right here that we do not need, and the last waypoint is Juliet Whiskey. And that may well be our transition onto the ILS. So let's have a little look here onto the ILS tab, or approach tab I should say. Yeah, they do have an ILS. And it is going to be, they have a few here. They have the Juliet Whiskey 1 and Juliet Whiskey 2 onto 08. I don't know what the difference is. Let's have a look at what 1 will look like and see if that is acceptable. I imagine it's probably just for different categories of ILS, which doesn't mean much. Cross oh, I need to remove that. I don't know why the star moved itself. Yeah. Descend to 3000. Cross JW. Cross that. 2,000 feet. 2,000. Yes. 2,000 then right down. Okay. That looks perfectly fine. Now let me just grab that arrival that needed to be unassociated. That was my bad, I clicked associate, release FP was what we needed. Right, good, that is now unassociated, we don't have to worry. Let's just check that our approach stayed associated, because I don't trust tram. No, it didn't. Maybe it did. Yes it did, yes it did. Wow, that was fun. Okay, plan tab, back to plan. Throw ourselves back up to the top of the routing tree view. Let's go check we're not in M2. For people who are unaware of Tramp, it has two modes. M1 is for normal flight, M2 is for capturing the ILS. So you don't want to take off in M2. That would be pulling a Jessie, as it is known in our community. Yeah, a long established meme. At least it is on our Team Talk server, probably nowhere else, but that doesn't matter. Right, change it to M1. We have a lot of memes on our Team Talk server, many of which you're not going to hear about. Okay. Plan M1 is set. good. Now, on a beginner aircraft, or you know, if it's a new aircraft, you would go to plan and aircraft. Oh look, there's a plane taking off. Is it? Oh no, it's not. It's GSX disconnecting, making the hissing sound. I guess the doors closed, passenger bus doors. As you can hear, passengers have successfully boarded. Yeah, you would go to plan and then aircraft, and you would set up the profile. I know I've already done that for this particular plane, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's just make sure we're back at the top of this routing tree view. Alright, good, all is good. Right, we're going to wait for these bags to be boarded, which I think they're still doing here. And as soon as they've done that, we can close the doors. I think they're very much nearly done. What's the temperature here? I wonder. 8 degrees. It's getting down. Absolutely. Right, okay, let's throw my speakers on the speech. You don't need to hear the speech anymore. Right, boarding is done, as you just heard, and the seatbelt signs are on, and they're going to drive away. We can close door 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that is all good. Now we can get PF3 set up. Now, this is where certain people who have told me PF3 is terrible to use will take note of how it is not terrible to use, and we will get this set up very quickly. Right, let's go just check our call sign here. The top of our thing, it was Easy 16 Quebec Papa. Right, I tell you what then, we're just going to route speech through here, because I forgot about this PF3, and I want to show that it works. Right, options 1, this is what you do. Right, you got options 1, you're in the dialogue. Then we just go across with that, with the object nav, default pilot voice and call sign. There is our 3.8 box, that was the previous call sign. Make sure you're in object with you here, and you can route your mouse to it, left click in. 3.8, and we're going to change that to 16 Quebec Papa. Then we're going to go across here to a combo box, Thompson flights currently on. I'm going to left click in here, that opens up, we're going to hit E and then go down till we find Easy. EasyJet, that's what we want. Done. Close. It's very simple. Don't know what issues people are having. Maybe it's an interface thing on their system, but yeah, I don't have any issues. Then you just go select flight plan like so. You pull it up. That's the one. EGKK to EGJJ. We're going to just go as a 737. It really doesn't matter. Load plan. PF3 is going to bring up a dialogue cautioning me there's a waypoint too close to the airport. Doesn't matter. Dismiss it. Connect to flight sim. That's good. And now we're just going to tab here. The interface is going to lag out a little bit. That is expected. It will, but you can still tab. And we're going to go to use push and start. Shift tab here because I went too far. Use push and start. Enter. And you'll hear now PF3 is going to load itself. And once it's initialized, we'll go grab our clearance. Right, perfect. You see, it's loaded, and it does bring up the electronic kneeboard, which we can easily dismiss. Let's just close that. Yeah, go away. And yeah, we're back in the sim. Right, we'll Gus, you close it by you basically just go to into the tram window and back out. That'll do it. That's the easiest way. I mean, I can do it that way. Anyway. And then just you'll lose your sound, just go in and out of the sim and you'll get it back. Right, back into the sim then. Now, you won't have speech anymore, but there's nothing more really to set up here. Right, we're going to put our auto brakes to position RTO right there, and that is something you'll have to set up in your FSX keybinds if you didn't already, or P3D, should you choose to use that wonderful, wonderful simulator. Right, now, yeah, we can go and call up our clearance here. If we hit 0 and go check, what is our clearance frequency? 121.95. So we'll go into COM1 of TF 121.9. 5, and that is set. Let's also close out our briefing here. We need you, and go request clearance.
Clearance EZ16 Quebec Papa at gate 134 IFR 2 Echo Golf Juliet with information
Notice how
Victor.
PF3 automatically reads what gate we're at. No RC4 changing the gate
EZ16
yourself.
Quebec Papa clear to Echo Golf Juliet climb and maintain light level 80 expect light level 240
Got
10
a
minutes
nice
after
TTS
departure.
voice on
Log
clearance,
1274 departure frequency 123.6.
which I don't mind. I'd rather have some TDS voices
Maintain
than
light
have
level
more variation.
80 light level 240 in 10. Squawk
Right, so they wanted us to
1274
maintain
departure
flight level
123 decimal
80,
6
like they said.
EZ16
Now the
Quebec
SID goes
Papa.
up to well, less than that, so that's okay, but we'll just express ourselves off the SID.
EZ16 Quebec Papa reach back correct ground 121.84 push and start.
Okay, yeah, that's a TTS
121 decimal 8 EZ16 Quebec Papa.
Yeah, you see our pilot's saying it correct. Right, it's going to throw us over the ground here. It's going to go set our squawk forwards.
Ground
And
control
now it's grabbing
EZ16 Quebec Papa at gate 134 request push and start clearance.
Start. Whilst that's going on, let's call GSX.
EZ16 Quebec Papa push and start approved contact
TTS
ground
voice.
when ready to taxi.
This one's a lot better actually. I like this one.
Roger
Sounds
push and
pretty real.
start approved contact ground when ready. EZ16 Quebec Papa.
Right, so we've requested push and start with GSX.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Beautiful.
Locking
He's
gear.
locking our gear. Now that's how you set up an aircraft in about 20 minutes. With boarding and fueling and all that. Yeah, as Gus says, Captain Canada style. Literally.
Locking gear.
So we're expecting runway 08 right, they may try and give us 08 left depending on what PF3 wants the departure to be. We'll just request 08 right because we're set up for that. We're not going to go messing about. Now we can figure out what way we need to push actually here because we're going to be 08. Heading is 165, so we need to go, let's have a look what options we got. Did it bring them up? Maybe it did. We want to go...
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So we're going to have the nose facing
Release
to the
parking
left.
brakes. Commencing push.
Tail right.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will, so we'll get these going on.
1 knot. 2 knots.
Our TFM's going to read out the speed on pushback.
2 knots.
I'm just going to
3 knots.
shush TFM for now, and I will restart it, don't worry. That's because otherwise there's a bug where it doesn't read speeds on takeoff, which is my fault because Jason updated that and I haven't yet got around to changing the version, so that is no longer a bug. The only thing I don't like about GSX is you can't hear the engine start so well when you've got the tug in the background. I do think the GSX tug is probably a little bit loud, to be fair. I don't really think from experience you can hear the tug inside the plane quite that much.
Set parking brakes.
Right, set parking brakes, that was a nice short pushback. Engines are set. I'll start them rather. Let's go and set TFM back to where it was, just so that we do have speeds read out on departure. Very good, there we go. They're going to finish up with the pushback. We can do a few things here since we're probably going to warp.
Unlocking
runway,
gear.
08 right. We'll turn our auto throttle on. We will go set our flaps
Tow truck
right
disconnected.
here.
Bypass pin removed.
Now, GSX sometimes does a thing where it will shut the engines off in the Airbus, but I think Gatwick is one where it doesn't. Seems to me to sometimes be if it tries to warp you a long distance, I'm not entirely sure why it does it, or if there's any, you know, I'm trying to figure out the specific conditions, but Gatwick, it usually seems okay.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Right, left is clear, right is clear apparently, and that is all good. We're just going to give GSX a minute and then we'll warp to the runway. Let's go turn these engine sounds up a little bit. Just so we can hear them better. I'll turn them up a tad anyway. We'll hear it, we'll hear it. You'd have to be pretty low on the volume not to hear these engines. Right, I think if we hit GSX menu now... Oh, okay, well it's 2 we need to press for the runway. And 2 again. There we go. So GSX sometimes doesn't show the menu when you do OCR and FSX, as you can see. Usually does. It didn't there, so I had to just remember, and I know that the runway layout, so 08 right will be 2. Oh shit, we didn't even request taxi from PF3, that was my bad, I forgot about that. Let's do it now.
Ground control easy 16 Quebec Papa ready to taxi.
I forgot that I had to automatically, manually do that with 0.
Easy 16 Quebec Papa Roger. Taxi to holding point, runway 08 left using taxiway Juliet.
Yep, so they want us to go to runway 08
Juliet,
left.
holding point, runway 08 left, easy 16 Quebec Papa.
I think it might be 08 left actually that you should depart off of, to be honest, I'm not sure, but... Right, so we're going to do Control Shift W, and then 08 left we were going to do Control Shift N, we don't want that. 08 right, we're going to do Control Shift Y, and we do want that, so now our
easy 16 Quebec Papa request runway 08 right.
It's going to request it, and they're going to tell us to taxi via taxiway, well, nothing probably, because we're already
Easy
there.
16 Quebec Papa standby.
And they're going to get that.
Easy 16 Quebec Papa Roger. Taxi to holding point, runway 08 right using taxiway Juliet.
Using taxiway.
Juliet, holding point, runway 08 right,
yeah,
easy
this
16 Quebec Papa.
Posh. I don't know where they got that from. Right, we're already there at 08 right, and I may have bugged PF3 slightly, but we can fix it. It's not a problem, so I think she's probably not going to send us over to tower, so we're just going to get... So the tower frequency is 124.2.
Easy 16.
Oh no. Actually, she was just about to tell us
124
there,
decimal 22 easy 16 Quebec Papa.
just as I switch frequencies. That's okay. Right. It's going to tell the
Tower
ready
easy
to go.
16 Quebec Papa runway 08
We're gonna
right
have
ready
some,
for departure.
Calls to answer when we get down in Jersey as to why we taxied without, or slewed without any permission, I guess.
Easy 16 Quebec Papa winds 070 at 10 runway 08 lights cleared for takeoff, fly heading 035.
Right, clear for takeoff, they want us to fly heading 035, PF3 doesn't
Roger. Cleared
have
for
a go
takeoff,
if you
fly
don't do
heading
the exact thing.
035 easy
and usually the
16
SID
Quebec
will be flying
Papa.
roughly in that direction, so we should be good. Right, flaps are set. We're going to do the usual Airbus trick and put the autopilot and flight plan in at 80 knots, because that will prevent us from having any issues on climb out. So, enjoy these sounds, let's turn it up. You're going to have TFM talking over the top a little bit, but don't worry so much about that. Let's release our brakes here and go 50% on the throttles. We're going to hold that power, we're going to hit Toga, and we're going to release the brakes.
9 knots. 17 knots. 35 knots. 56 knots.
80 knots.
75 knots.
Right, flight plan
94
on.
knots.
B1, rotate.
109
B2.
knots. 127 knots.
Positive rates, go gear up. Off we go.
Easy 16 Quebec Papa, contact departure on 123.6.
Beautiful, the airplane's going to stop bringing flaps up for us here somewhat.
123.6, easy 16 Quebec Papa.
Sorry, Marshall. It is bringing the flaps up, yeah.
Departure easy 16 Quebec Papa with you out of 1,500 for flight level 80.
There we go, it's brought the flaps up to 0. Very good. We'll go
Roger,
for the
Easy
order brakes
16
off.
Quebec Qatar. Radar contact QNH1022.
Very good. We can go
Easy
increase our climb rate
16
here.
Quebec
Get
Papa.
these engines roaring, shall we? We don't need to climb slowly, so we can somewhat express ourselves off the SID. Let's go down here and so it's currently cleared us up to 3,000 on the SID. We don't need to worry about that, so we can go 8,000 here immediately. Pretty sure that's what we were cleared to. We can climb probably at about 28, or we'll go 2,700 here. And airspeed is 220.
Easy 16 Quebec Qatar. Turn left heading 005.
Okay, so this person's going to vector us slightly.
Left 2005 easy 16 Quebec Papa.
They want us 005. Tramp is wanting us. It's making a gradual left turn. Oh, sorry, a gradual right turn with 300 making a right turn. I'm just going to force it into the right turn here to 05. Now, so we're looking good
Easy
here.
16 Quebec Qatar. Turn right heading 005.
Yeah, we're making that turn.
Roger, right 2005 easy 16 Quebec Papa.
Yeah, we're turning now. Climbing nicely. Recycle our altimeter as well. We are still at 220 knots, so that's why we haven't got as much power in.
Easy 16 Quebec Qatar. Turn left heading 260.
Oh, now they want us heading 260. Okay, fair enough. I don't know
Left
why that was.
2260 easy 16 Quebec Papa.
We're just going to follow their headings.
Delta 106. Turn left heading 130.
Some AI traffic for you. Delta 106.
Turn left heading 130, Delta 106.
Easy 16 Quebec Qatar. Climb and maintain flight level 160.
Right, up to 160.
Out of flight level 75 for flight level
So we're entering all these
160
details
easy
into the
16 Quebec
heading
Papa.
boxes using object review, object nav, sorry. Keep that climb rate going, and we're off the star now, so we're just going to increase our speed here to 250.
Easy 16 Quebec Qatar. Contact London Control on 126.85.
Over to London Control.
126.85 easy 16 Quebec Papa. Good day.
Let's do 9,000. Very nice.
London Control easy 16 Quebec Papa with you out of flight level 904 flight level 160.
Roger, easy 16 Quebec Papa.
Alright, London is a human. That's
Roger
always
easy
good.
16 Quebec Papa.
Right, through 10,000 feet. I don't know what airspeed we were going to go to above 10k. I'm going to just stick us up to 280 knots.
Easy 16 Quebec Papa. Turn left heading 220.
Now they want us heading 220.
Left 2220 easy 16 Quebec Papa.
Maybe it'll be because of traffic they're vectoring us, I'm not sure. Oh, that buzz. Yeah,
London
that's what we're
Control
looking
Delta
at.
106 is with you, level at flight level 350.
Well, it's not for that Delta.
Delta 106, Roger.
I'll stay with you up to cruise on this video just to give you a demo of how we're going to get up there. May well record the arrival as well and upload it, depending on if we get a nice landing, of course. No, we'll upload it anyway, as long as we don't crash.
Easy 16 Quebec, Papa, turn right heading 240.
Right now,
Right 2240, easy 16 Quebec, Papa.
Yeah, so they really are vectoring us quite a bit, but we're still on the SID. We are still on course, because I just heard TFM select another waypoint, so we are heading in the right direction. It's just being a little bit interesting here, but that's fine.
Easy 16 Quebec, Papa, turn right heading 245.
Now 245.
Right
May well be traffic, I'm
2245,
not
easy
sure.
16 Quebec, Papa.
I'm not hearing traffic, but we are going out of Gatwick, so they're probably with Gatwick approach, if they were. Wow. Let's hit a flyby here. Flyby with CFM 5 for A's.
Easy 16 Quebec,
Oh,
Papa,
PF2
resume
ruined
on
the
navigation.
flyby. How dare you. Right, resume on nav.
Resume
Give tram
on
back control of the
navigation,
heading.
easy 16
And we can see
Quebec,
Trump's
Papa.
going to turn to a heading of 254, so PF3 actually lined us up there beautifully with the end of the
Easy
SID.
16 Quebec, Papa, climb to flight level 190.
We're not going to get a flyby there, are we? Keeps ruining it.
Out of flight level 1554, flight level 190, easy 16 Quebec, Papa.
Right. Plane can keep climbing. We'll climb at about... go about 1900 there. Yeah, keep climbing, plane, don't worry. We've got clearance. Go, go, go. There we go. Yep, so we're using Traffic Global as well for the AI traffic you hear. Not a lot of it at the moment, but well, not a lot of it on this frequency, but there's a few. There's a few. Right, almost up to cruise after this, just up to 240 then, and then we are okay for cruise until we get down to top drop. We are maintaining 280 knots actually. Probably give tram back control of the speed and just, you know, because I'm going to forget. And we also want it to go to Mach in a minute.
Easy 16 Quebec, Papa, climb and maintain flight level 240.
There we go, clearance up to cruise.
Out of flight level 1804, flight level 240, easy 16 Quebec, Papa.
240. Ah, Tramp actually wanted us at 290. It was even higher on that speed. Beautiful. Hey Tyler. I'm just chatting on Team Talk to anyone watching this video, by the way, so that's who I'm talking to. I'll tell you what, actually, I'm going to end the video here because we've safely got out. Hope you've enjoyed the departure. Coming through 19,000 now, we'll just recycle our altimeter to standard. But yeah, we are out, up to cruise, not much is going to go off, so I'll be back with you for the arrival. Most likely. Right, let's get OBS to pause and I'll see you all later.